E30 M3. The BMW M3 was first introduced in 1986 as a homologation special required for BMW to compete in Group A touring car racing. The German Automotive Federation mandated that at least 5,000 road-legal examples be produced for a car to race in the national championship. BMW's motorsport division took the standard E33 series and completely transformed it with a specially developed high-revving engine, wider wheel arches to accommodate bigger tires, and a distinctive aerodynamic kit that included a front splitter and rear spoiler. The 2.3-liter four-cylinder engine produced 200 horsepower initially, later upgraded to 295 horsepower in its final evolution specification, revving to over 7,000 RPM and delivering one of the most engaging driving experiences of the 1980s. The car was phenomenally successful in touring car racing, winning numerous championships across Europe, including 4 consecutive German championship titles from 1987 to 1990. BMW ultimately built nearly 18,000 examples across various specifications, including the rare Sport Evolution with 235 horsepower. The E30 M3 is now one of the most collectible BMWs in existence, with pristine examples selling for over $100,000, significantly more than their original MSRP of around $35,000. E36 M3. The second-generation M3 arrived in 1992 with a completely different philosophy from its predecessor, trading the high-revving four-cylinder for a more civilized and powerful, naturally aspirated inline-six engine. The E36 M3 featured a 3.0-liter engine producing 286 horsepower, later upgraded to 3.2 liters and 321 horsepower in the 1995 facelift model. This engine introduced the legendary S50 designation that became synonymous with BMW's naturally aspirated six-cylinder performance, featuring technologies like individual throttle bodies and a forged crankshaft borrowed directly from the motorsport program. The chassis was significantly more sophisticated than the E30, with a multi-link rear suspension that provided better ride quality and improved handling balance, making it more comfortable for daily driving. BMW offered the E36 M3 in multiple body styles, including coupe, sedan, convertible, and even a rare lightweight homologation version called the M3 GT. The E36 became the first M3 to be officially sold in the United States in 1995, exposing American drivers to BMW's motorsport-bred performance philosophy and establishing a massive enthusiast following. Notably, the E36 was the first M3 to offer a 6-speed manual transmission as standard, setting a precedent that would define the brand for decades. E46 ME3. The E46 M3, produced from 2000 to 2006, is widely considered one of the greatest driver cars ever created and represented the pinnacle of naturally aspirated BMW M engineering. The 3.2-liter inline-six engine produced 343 horsepower and featured the legendary S54 designation, delivering an extraordinary 8,000 RPM redline and a perfectly linear power delivery that made it incredibly responsive at any RPM. The 6-speed manual transmission became the preferred choice among enthusiasts for its precise shifting action and direct mechanical connection to the drivetrain. BMW introduced the competition package in 2001, which lowered the suspension by 10 millimeters, stiffened the springs and anti-roll bars, and added lightweight 19-inch wheels, creating the most track-focused variant of the E46 M3. The car also featured the controversial SMG paddle shift transmission option, which delivered remarkably fast gear changes but was criticized for its jerky low-speed behavior. The E46 M3 also served as the basis for the legendary M3 TSL, a lightweight version that stripped over 200 pounds from the car through extensive use of carbon fiber, added a stunning carbon fiber roof and trunk lid, featured a stripped interior with racing bucket seats, and produced one of the most sonically impressive exhaust notes ever recorded from a production car. The CSL's SMG transmission was retuned with faster shift speeds and became the preferred option in that specific model. Today, the E46 M3 commands premium prices on the used market, with well-maintained examples holding their value remarkably well. E90 M3. The third generation of the M3, produced from 2008 to 2013, marked the most dramatic departure from previous generations by introducing the first-ever V8 engine in an M3, a decision that split the enthusiast community like no other. The 4.0-liter V8 engine produced 414 horsepower and featured a high-revving character that paid homage to BMW's inline-six heritage while delivering significantly more torque and a deeper, more aggressive exhaust note that enthusiasts either loved or strongly criticized. The E90 M3 was offered in multiple body styles, including the coupe, sedan, and convertible versions, with the four-door sedan appealing to buyers wanting supercar performance with everyday practicality. BMW BMW paired the V8 with either a 6-speed manual or the improved 7-speed dual-clutch transmission called DCT, which delivered lightning-fast gear changes and transformed the car from grand tourer to genuine performance machine. The E90 generation coincided with the explosive growth of social media and car culture content, making it one of the most discussed and documented M3 generations with countless videos, articles, and forum debates. BMW also produced the Extreme M3 GTS, a track-focused version with a larger 4.4-liter engine, producing 450 horsepower, a stripped interior featuring a roll cage, and minimal luxury equipment to reduce weight for dedicated track use. F80 M3. The F80 M3, produced from 2014 to 2018, represented the most significant transformation in M3 history by becoming the first generation to abandon naturally aspirated engines entirely in favor of turbocharging. BMW claimed this change was necessary to meet increasingly stringent emissions regulations and fuel economy standards, while still delivering the performance customers expected. The 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-six engine produced 425 horsepower in standard form and 444 horsepower in the competition package, delivering significantly more low-end torque than any previous M3, while virtually eliminating the turbo lag that characterized earlier forced-induction BMW engines. The new turbo engine was immediately controversial among purists who mourned the loss of the high-revving character and linear power delivery of the S54, though subsequent performance testing proved the new engine delivered superior numbers across virtually every measurable metric. The F80 introduced the sophisticated M-Drive system that allowed drivers to configure steering weight, throttle response, and suspension settings independently through the iDrive menu. The interior received a major upgrade with the improved iDrive infotainment system, premium materials, and comfortable yet supportive sport seats that made the F80 M3 significantly more livable as a daily driver, while maintaining genuine track-capable performance. BMW launched the F80 with a special edition called the M3 Celebration, honoring 30 years of the M3 lineage. G80 M3. The current generation G80 M3, introduced in 2020 and available through 2024, caused the biggest controversy in M3 history with its polarizing exterior design featuring an oversized kidney grille that divided the automotive community and sparked countless memes and heated debates across social media platforms worldwide. The new 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-six engine was significantly upgraded to produce 473 horsepower in standard form and 503 horsepower in the competition variant, paired exclusively with an 8-speed automatic transmission as BMW controversially discontinued the manual option for the first time in M3 history. BMW introduced xDrive all-wheel drive as an option for the first time on an M3, providing incredible traction and improved launch capability. While the traditional rear-wheel drive model maintained the pure driving experience that purists demanded, the G80 was offered in both the M3 sedan and the mechanically identical M4 coupe, with the CS and CSL variants pushing performance to extreme levels through extensive weight reduction, increased power output, and aggressive track-focused aerodynamic improvements. The M3 CSL, revealed in 2022, featured a stunning carbon fiber roof, hybrid-inspired lightweight materials throughout the interior, and a uniquely tuned engine note that created a controversial synthesis of modern turbocharging and classic BMW naturally aspirated character. The G80 generation marked BMW's aggressive push into the luxury performance segment with an interior that rivaled Mercedes, AMG, and Porsche in terms of material quality and technology features, positioning the M3 as a legitimate competitor to more expensive European sports cars.